Hey there, everybody! Welcome back. How you guys all doing today? So we are going to be doing a little bit of Satisfactory today, and also getting into FixMas and all that. So yeah, should be a little bit of fun. And there he is. Hey, Mr. Shawnee, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing there, Andy the farmer, Dead Soul, Shawnee, Farmer Marks, everybody else? Welcome in, welcome in. Right, let me see. She's still up. Hey, Shawnee over on YouTube. Welcome in, bud. Right, let me just sort out my screens a sec. There she is. There we go. Right then. So, it is Christmas once again in Satisfactory. Now, I haven't loaded up, so I have no idea what is going to be happening. From what I understand, it's pretty much the same as previous years. You're welcome, by the way, Shawnee. No PC? What do you mean, no PC? I have a PC. I have a PC. Yes. So, from what I understand, so with the FixMas, which is the current event going on, it's still the same as previous years. They never actually changed it because obviously console players coming in, it's their first experience. They didn't want to mess around with the game too much. So we're going to check it out and maybe look at finding an area to set up a FixMas factory. So, oh, hello. Oh, yeah. So, obviously, last stream I did on Satisfactory was kind of starting my storage area. Now, I did carry on, and I kind of set up this little area so far. I've got the space elevator here. Obviously, we still got to finish off the phase 5 stuff, which we'll make it into today. Don't know yet. But yeah, eventually, I want basically these either side of the this area completely sorted out with all of the different storages for everything on the map. And look, we got a present right there. Oh, isn't that nice? Hello, we'll have a little bit of that. Thank you very much. Right then, so
you have found your first FixMas gift package, which is, naturally, full of gifts, the basic part necessary for most FixMas seasonal event activities. Don't forget to check the calendar or the map to see what you can do with these gifts. Or do forget, I don't care.
Right, one thing I am going to do is I'm just going to up the game sound a little bit, because this one is a little bit low. Obviously, I want to kind of let you guys hear what Ada's saying as well. Right, so let me get onto the ground first of all, if I can remember how to do this. There we go. So, obviously, some of the updates on here for the Christmas is, obviously, inside here, we now have... Where's the light? There we go. Some Christmas decorations. Obviously, last time I think it was a party in here was going on. But yes, obviously, we've got snow coming down. We have presents falling down. In addition, we now have, obviously, the Advent calendar as well to do each day. So in here, there's one box that you have to open up every day.
Brought to you by official Fix-It Fun engineers. FixMas is based on a seasonal holiday popular in several cultures and religions, often seen as a winter holiday because no one actually cares about Australasia. The event is vetted to be 100% pioneer-appropriate fun and is not obligatory. FixMas enables many new distracting activities focused on building the giant FixMas tree. These activities involve the MAM, the FixMas calendar, and those abominations falling from the sky. There is more, but I don't care. In the interest of us all, I will tell you that FixMas has caused stress, lack of focus, general despair, and physical injury to many pioneers. It is the worst scoring event ever created by Fixit, and has gotten backlash for its blatant cultural inappropriateness. So when you inevitably change your mind and decide to disable this event, you will have chosen humanity and kittens and puppies, you will have chosen truth and empathy, you will have made me proud.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. So, even though I love the kittens and the puppies and stuff, yeah, obviously, this is something I kind of like, actually. It's a little bit of a seasonal thing to do. Now, the Advent calendar, and by the way, that's all. Thank you very much for the 7-stream streak. Much appreciated. Yeah, the Advent calendar has been a part of FixMas since, I don't know, as long as I can remember. It looked a little bit different, though. That's the thing. So, while I think about it, hey, that's all over on YouTube. So, in amongst here, there is 24, 25... different numbers to find. So obviously we are now up to day 10 of December, so we should be able to unlock or open up 10. So 1 through 10. So see if we can find a few. So obviously I've got 10 right down the bottom here, so we'll click on that one to start off with. Each one is going to have something different. So we've got a FixMas hat. There you go. So that gets added to my inventory.
This new hat at the lockers in the hub, you can finally turn your mental state into a fashion statement.
Coolio. Right, so there is that. There's a 2 there.
What's this?
It's a hard drive, obviously. There we go. So that's fine. Right then. So, oh, there's a 4 there. So I'm not going to do them in any order. I'm just going to kind of change things.
Branches to be unlocked.
Okay, so that is something new.
Was being very clever with the layout of this research tree. About as clever as you.
Oh, that's saying something. Yeah, but the actual image of it looks a completely new thing. Hey there, Mamadou. How you doing, my dear? Welcome in, welcome in. Let's see. So there's an 8 just there. There's another hard.
This data cartridge enables the 3rd pair of FixMas Mantray branches to be unlocked. There is a chance you are doing this because you enjoy the seasonal event for some reason. There is also a chance you are simply doing this to annoy me. I wish for you to know that, in either case, you have disappointed me.
And we got a FixMas skin there. Okay, we can come from that. We'll get all this added in just a minute. I'm just trying to find the numbers, really. I haven't quite seen 1 yet. That's the thing.
In fact, they are a downgrade on every level. They can be found in the customizer.
That's a 7. Ooh, a Noblest. Nice. Oh, not quite there, not quite there. Almost there. 5. So it's got to be mostly stuff you probably already have. You've gotten that far along. Obviously, there is new things going to be added, like these cartridges, which get used from the sounds of it. Okay. Let's see where we get to. So there's a 9 right there. Oh, nice. Not that I need any, but okay, that'll do. There's a 14, 19, 18, 22. There's a 12. Can't get to them yet. 20. 24. Oh, one right on this hat. Oh, duh. There's that. So 1, 2. We're missing 3, which is over here.
If this seems convoluted and or boring, and you wish to quit the event,
nice. Also, eventually we'll start crafting them, so I know they get used quite a lot.
There is no escaping the FixMas spirit with
Not quite sure where that landed, but it disappeared. Okay. So 3, 4. 5. Got 5. Got 6. We've got 7. Got 8, 9, 10. So we're now up to date. So if you haven't seen all these yet, and you're playing Satisfactory, you may want to have a little look. So you got 1 on the hat, 2 on the cookie there, 3 is over on the gun here, 4 in the cream at the top here, 5 was on the handle, 6 over on the gun again, 7 on the straw, 8 behind the other straw, then 9 and 10 are on the gun as well. So once you've collected them each day, you may get some new items. You may get some existing items. Also, we got a hard drive out of that. Obviously, we got these new cartridges. 1, 2, 3 of them. We got obviously the Noblisk. We have some rocket fuel and obviously the coupon, and obviously unlocked the bubbles as well. So I have no idea where we unlock everything. So it's been a kind of a new one for me. It's been a while. I don't think we'll have to do that. Just out of interest, is there anything added to this? We're going to have a little look around and see. I was kind of hoping maybe some Christmas music, but doesn't look like it. And nothing Christmassy there. And obviously I do have, I think, most things, if not everything now, unlocked in here from what I remember. Okay, yeah, I've still got a few of these things, but they're not a priority. That's fine. I know previously we've had the power poles with tinsel and such on, so maybe that'll get sorted out later on. No, it looks okay. That's everything at the minute. I should really have gone through and familiarized myself with a lot of this, but nope. Okay, now out of interest, do we have anything new in here? Doesn't look like it. So, does anybody remember what you meant to do? So, we do have a couple of presents over here, so let's go grab them, because I know they will be needed soon. I think it's under the MAM, isn't it? That's where most things get unlocked, isn't it? So we'll have a little look at the MAM. I don't think Ada likes Christmas. She's a bit of a Scrooge, if you ask me. But it is what it is. We'll grab that. Now, I know previously... Oh, there's one on the roof there. I think there was like a limit set for the amount of presents that dropped per day. Whether that's going to be the same, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I know eventually I pretty much ignored them because didn't really need them. So there we go. But yeah, I think they've actually upgraded these to look, or to be able to be visible at a further distance, which is kind of nice. Righty, so one thing I do need to do is set up a FixMas factory area. Look at that. That's terrible. That is terrible. Not as bad as like NBC and the rest of the crew, but yeah, there we go. Hey, Doom Reaper. Just here for the stream streak. Okay, no worries. So let's see if we can find an area to set up a factory. I'm trying to think where would be a good area. I don't know. Kind of want to keep it close by, I think. Oh heck, look, we've got even more coming down. Jesus, grab them quickly. Maybe over this side here. Actually, yeah, maybe this little bit here, raise it up a bit. create a nice little platform and start there. And see what we can get. Now, can I grab it while it's in the air? That's going to be the fun part. Probably not. Oh, fudge. Come on. Oh, I was enjoying that music. Oh, I don't know. Do you mind?
You could have found this.
Ah. Right, let's grab these. Okay. Okay, that's enough. We'll see if we can grab some more later on. But right now...
Worth the effort.
I really think Ada should be renamed to Scrooge at Christmas. Right then, let's see if we can get a start on this. So I'm kind of thinking... Oh, hello. A little area over here. Nothing too big. So... Let's think. What we got? I'm going to need a flat start. I'm kind of thinking maybe a shiny. Yeah, let's go with a bit of a shiny. We'll start it. I think around right here. Come on, I need you to be on top here. There we go. There. Oh, zoop. There we go. Yes, indeed. Right, and let's bring this across here. We'll have a little bit of a gap. Yeah, that'd be fine. Now, previously, the one I've had in the past was quite large. So, yeah, this is going to be quite a bit of a beast. Let's put it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do 10 on either side. Bring that up there. There's another present coming down over there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 should be there. Yep, that's good. Okay, right then. I don't know if there's anything actually unlocked, so let's go back up top and see if we can have a look in the map to see if there's anything in there to be unlocked. I'm hoping by now there should be. Otherwise, this is going to be a really, really weird stream. So, FixMas event, holiday event, has been added in. So, if you want to do this, you're more than welcome to. However, if you don't want to mess around with FixMas this time around, you can go into the settings, from what I understand, and deactivate it, so you don't have the presents coming down. So there is that. See, she is Scrooge yet. Yes. Right then. So first things first, we need to get some stuff unlocked. So we're going to start off with the FixMas tree base. So we'll start that. We do have a token available. There we go. Now, yeah, this is where the fun part becomes interesting.
The purpose of FixMas is to build and decorate a giant FixMas tree with style. The FixMas category has been added to your build menu. Gifts are the basic resource from which many other festive parts are made. Like FixMas branches, which can be crafted in the constructor. In an effort to make this event meet the bare minimum efficiency quotas, I have disabled the ability to craft these resources by hand. Trust me, that glitter got everywhere. You're welcome.
Yeah, I remember that. Right, so obviously as you go down, like previously, you are going to need certain resources to unlock the next part of the tree and so on and so forth. So having a look at this, we obviously need candy canes getting set up, we need the bows set up, we need, well actually, red and blue ornaments is going to be the main thing. But obviously you're going to have to then go in and further. So yeah, let's go see if we can get set up on the baubles first of all. There is a few more presents. We'll see if we can grab a couple along the way because they will become helpful in a little while. There's one. Must be only dropping 5 at a time because that's what it seems to be like. I'm not going to go too far out. That'd be fine there. Right, let's have a look. Now, if I remember rightly, the last time obviously we needed other resources brought in. However, I might be able to tap into some current ones, like the iron and so forth, iron, copper, or even just set up a new ones. There is nodes right underneath me here that haven't even been tapped yet. So, hey, Mr. George, by the way, welcome in. So, see, FixMas right there. We do have the giant tree there. Also, we do need some... Oh, is that fur, I guess? So, let's have a look. So, I'm hoping it's going to be the constructor. Yep, there we go. So, we've got tree branches right there. Also, going to need presents. Okay, so, let's try and set up, I don't know, maybe some individual rooms or something for this. To start off with, obviously I'm going to need to get some power over here. Let's pop that just there. Let's, ooh, yeah, we're going to be doing them. We can shove presents in there to start off with. And as I'm kind of cheeky, I'm going to add that in. We're going to crank it right up to, oh yeah, maximize it. But yes, how is Mr. George doing, by the way? Welcome in, buddy. Let's see if I can tap in under here. There we go. I got to remember all my key bindings, so 5 for the power. B. So we need to bring it into about there. I'll bring it over to there, up. And oh, that's the point. That's the one thing I was going to have a little look at. Was the power poles. Do they have the decorations on them yet? Does not look like it yet. Okay. Not a worries. So we'll do that. We'll do this. We'll get some power at least running over here. There we go. And get that going. And as that's processing, we'll go grab this present that's falling down. Doing okay, you think? You think. Okay. Oh, yes, I did. Cool, look at that. You grab them in the sky as well. Oh, heck, there's no one there. Yeah, now, for what I remember, now, I think it's about 2 years now since I the last day of the Christmas event. To start off, there's a lot of running around, try to get your presents and stuff like that.
Yes, yes, well done.
So, yeah, it's going to be fun. This is going to be a fun one, that's for sure. Right then, let's have a little look. So we got 35. How many did we need for that tree? Let's have a little look first of all. 100. So let's set up a little storage first of all. And we'll get this lot being processed. Obviously, eventually it's probably going to be a heck of a lot bigger. That's one thing I will say. Because, yeah, the building I had on my other save game was humongous. Let's put it that way. Let's put it this way, it's probably the size of the front of that bottom piece. Actually, probably that the whole bottom piece right now was the size of the factory with multiple levels and such. It was fun. There we go. And I literally was producing everything for Christmas, or FixMas, I should say. On top of it, I actually had decorations. The actual main tree at the end, I actually had that in there as well. And oh yes, it was fun. Right, is any more presents? Oh, I see one over there. So we'll grab that, we'll get that processed as well. Now the thing is, I don't know if... Oh, there's another one down there, I'll grab that as well while we're over here. Presents are going to be needed for something else, so we'll need to keep some saved for later. Here we go. But yeah, we're still in the desert, so... Oh, I like that present. My favourite colour, black. Looks like there's another one in here. Just look for the glitter and you can usually find a present pretty easily. There we go. I'm not seeing anything else right now. And Mr. Sure, thank you for... Wow, 45 stream streak. Wow, thank you very much, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, one of the things I am going to do, save me having to keep going up, down, up, and down, up, and down. I need to grab a mam, because we're going to be unlocking stuff as we go. Let's have a look in here. So, FixMas event, we need... Yes. Red ornament and blue ornaments. I don't know if we got that unlocked yet. If I remember rightly, I don't think it was actually in one of these. Nope, it's not there. I think, if I remember rightly, it might have been a foundry or something. It was either foundry, I'm sure I had needed at least 2 items, or the assembler. So let's have a look, see if anything is in here yet. Nope. It might be in that one. Nope. Okay, maybe it's not unlocked yet, so we'll just keep plodding on and go from there. So there we go. We should have enough of them now. For the tree, this thing is a beast. We've got to plonk it. So what I'm kind of thinking with this area, is that the center roughly of that 4x2x2? There, yeah. We'll do one for the minute. I'm kind of thinking having a little area at the front here for walking, and then probably maybe here, actually the start, like the front of the building. So maybe you have just tons and tons of glass so you can see everything. And I just seen a present drop, so we'll go grab that. Oh, fudge. Yeah, just be careful of the height when you're jumping down as well. So there we go. There's another one up here. Be nice if they were to actually land somewhere easy to get to. Or easier to get to. There's another one over there. So yeah, this is going to be definitely a long process to get things sorted out. Come here, you. Thank you. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I got it. Did I get it? Did I? Oh, no, it's there. Okay, it hit my head and stopped mid-air. Look at that. That's clever. Righty then. Yes, I'm kind of thinking multiple levels. Going upwards, maybe each level, each side having something different. Actually, I might go back a couple more. We'll have to wait and see. Now, does this give me anything at all, or is this just decorational? I think it's just decorational, okay. So, how... Try to think now, how... Is there anything else? Smelter, maybe? Nope. I'm trying to think how... Come on, I want the rest of this stuff. How do you do it? Come on, give me. Right, so we've got that. Obviously, that's done. So you got candy canes. Mr. Shawnee is a pain because I'm trying to figure things out here. I should have disabled Plinko because I'm just going to be a pain in the behind. Let's see. There we go. There you go, Shawnee. I've now added it. Yeah. Okay, so right now I have no idea what else I need to do apart from process these guys. I am going to just keep a little box for the minute on the side here with some additional presents for now. Let's see, we'll put that in there, that and that. There we go. I hope this is actually going to allow me to unlock things a little bit faster as I'm on a few more days ahead of where it should be. Candy canes. Now, can we craft anything? I know they said that she disabled crafting, but it would be nice if I could do some and start getting some productions going. Let's have a look. Put a couple of these down. Anything in here? The candy canes or anything like that? Nope. Anything in here? Okay, cool. So we've got the tickets there. Or the data cartridges, should say. Okay. Apart from that, that's it. Okay. Maybe I should have started this at the beginning of the month. Might be further along then. Oh, there's a present there. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. Or have I missed something? Did I miss something? I have no idea. Here we go. Shove that in there for now. No, me probably. Let's have a look. So there's the branches. Where's the rest of the items for FixMas then? What am I missing? What am I missing, guys? Does anybody know? Oh. Turn that off a minute. Is there something else up here? And maybe the space elevator? I have no idea. Let's have a look. Nope, that's just got the stuff I'm currently working on, or about to work on. Hashtag confused. How are you meant to make a start on the stuff if it's not available? What am I missing? Oh, there we go. Yes, that's what I'm missing. Oh, it's going to be a long day. It is going to be a long old day, I think. Right, and so it helps if I look at what is needed to be unlocked. So, obviously, you're going to need some tree branches there to unlock the candy canes. Me. There we go. Oh, that's the basher, is it? Okay.
Candy canes are used to create several items. In
Maybe.
this case, when combined with the
Okay,
Xenos
there's
zapper, you gain a
that.
piece of equipment perfect
That's
for
gonna
use
need
against
that.
anyone on my
Okay.
hobby list. Like whoever hard-coded and black-boxed this event.
Let's see. Is there anything else? There we go. So there's now the candy canes. So we can add the presents into there. It'd be nice if, hopefully, we can be able to craft these presents in a little while. That's cool. So let's delete that. We'll do this. I'm probably going to end up redoing all of this, but right now, where the heck are we? I think we'll start you about there. We'll just duplicate what we've done over here. There. Actually, one other idea what I could have done is just had the presents coming out and be put into a splitter, but it's fine. Right, so E. So obviously we need to change this to the candy cane. So this is going to need FixMas gifts. But we have that up there. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. We're going to add power to that in a minute. I knew I should have kept some, and I did. I'm clever that way at times. It doesn't happen often, but it does. There we go. So there's that. Actually, let's do this. Plonk. Plonk. There we go. And that can make a start on them. There we go. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh! Oh, okay, Streamlabs. So, what do we need now? So this says we only need 10 of those candy canes. This one needs 20 candy canes and 30 bows. Right now we don't have the bows until we get this unlocked, so yep, just gotta wait now. There we go, 10 straight away. Banging. So we'll come back into here, get these unlocked, and we can now probably start on those bows.
FixMas bows can be crafted from gifts in the constructor and can be combined with candy canes to make the candy cane decoration. Unfortunately for us both, this is only the first of several decorations, and you have been encouraged to spend your time and effort on these precision-engineered fleeting moments of joy.
Gosh, she is a happy chappy, isn't she, at Christmas? Definitely gives Scrooge a run for the money. So, back in the constructor, we now have bows available. Super Trooper, now. We need some presents. We need some more presents. Right, there's one there. Now, from what I remember from previous years, there will be some placeable Christmas trees that you can put down that allows you to actually make these presents to make life a little bit easier. And that's obviously where the whole production lines start really coming together. Hey, Coffee Man, how are you doing? Long time no see, sir. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. And yeah, if you guys are not following any of the guys had a shout out, make sure to click on the links, give them a follow, like Mr. Coffee Man there. There's one over here. I can see the glitter. There we go. Grab that. So, yep, just got to get through these first ones. But yeah, I do like the look of that present. I wish I could wrap my presents as well as they have. And it looks like the snow for the minute has finished falling, which is fine. Oh, there's another one up there, but we'll get this going first of all. 100. Look at that, just 3 collections, and it's a fair bit there. There we go, but that can crack on and do them first of all. That was just the bows, yes, good, there we go. Now, I'm not quite sure if there's a time limit to pick them up, but I'm going to try and grab them as quickly as I can. There we go. Let's see, can I see any more twinkling? Not around here. Obviously, at some point I do need to get back into Satisfactory and finish off my little storage area below me here and other stuff. But right now, we're fine. Oh, I almost thought that was Santa in his sleigh, but it's not. It's just a little mini moon. There we go. It is what it is. Right then, so that can go into doing bows. So 20, there we go. Banging. Right, so what did we need next? What was it? Another... So 20 of the candy canes, 30 of the bows, so that should be fairly easy. We've already got 88 in there. And we got 31, look at that banging. Oh, so close, Andy. So close. There we go. And obviously we're going to be using that other data cartridge as well. Oh my.
The red and blue FixMas ornaments are produced from gifts, unsurprisingly, but this time in the smelter. Now I hope you listen to that, because I will not repeat it no matter how confusing this all is. Blame the original Fix-It Fun engineers. Most of them ended up in jail for various reasons. But do not worry, the event has since been vetted by the second generation of Fix-It Fun engineers, who were only sued.
Bless her. Right, and so let's have a little look. So we have... Okay, they actually changed this, because I'm pretty sure previous years you need to bring in like iron and copper, stuff like that to make these, but looks like this time around we only need the presents to make life that a little bit easier. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you needed like iron ingot, copper ingots and stuff like that. But okay, we'll keep going. I'm going to split this one between the two. Pop that there. Splitter. There. Yeah, but how is Mr. Coffee Man doing? Did he say? Oh, is that what it is? Okay. It's for the iron and copper ones. Gotcha. Which are gold and silver. Gotcha. See, my memory's not totally kaput, so that's good. It has been like 2 years since I last played, so yeah. Right, so that one's set to red. That one's set to the blues. Super. Let's get a storage on the back of these. Nothing spectacular right now, but we'll pop one there. One just there. There. Now, do we have any more? Oh, I see some glittery stuff over this direction. Now, what would be kind of cool is if we had, this is just putting it out there, wild reindeer animals around the map instead of, say, the boars, whatever, the pigs and stuff. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, I see one over here. There's two over that direction from the looks of it. Maybe three. There's that. But yes, we'll try and get things unlocked, and then what I'll do is I'll probably rip most of that back down and then redo it a little bit better. Doopy-doopy-doo, doopy-doo. Oh, did I pick that one up? No, I didn't. Missed it totally. I think that's it at the minute. It seems to come down 5 at a time. So let's have a look. We'll get this going. It's almost like it knows when I need the presents. There we go. It's strange. Right, let's get this started up. We'll pop that right there. One there. One there. And just so we can crank stuff going. Oh, forgot to do that. We'll bump. And do the same here. Bump. There we go. Oh, did I put a smart splitter down? Because that would be dumb. I did. I want just a normal splitter. There we go. Give me some of them back, because I want... Gimme. Split that. We'll pop that lot in there. Pop that lot in there. There we go. Let's redo these belts a sec. Yes, it's been a while, okay, since I played Satisfactory. Give me a break, guys. There we go. Right. Any more presents? Any more presents? Any more presents? Not seeing anything at the moment. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. It looks like this has already gone through all that and processed the bows, so that is fine in there. This is still doing the candy canes, so they can stay in there for the minute. And we'll keep the branches in there. Super. We do have one more of those cartridges left. What the heck was that? Which we'll probably need in a wee while. So let's have a look one more time. So we have the copper and the iron FixMas ornaments coming up soon. So yes. Oh, I'm gonna need to at least keep. Oh yeah. So we're gonna need 100 presents put to the side. We're gonna need 200 on the red, 200 on the blue of those ornaments. Yes, hopefully we'll get that. So we've got 66 already there. Got 45 there. Okay, so the only thing we're currently waiting on is presents. Now, if I remember rightly, they actually get bigger trees than this, so I may deconstruct this, but oh, look at that. We got some candy canes on there already. Oh, that's cool. I never noticed that earlier. Is that new? Oh heck, oh heck, oh heck, I've got to drop. Oh, there's a present right there. It must have snuck down without me noticing it. I'm hoping it's all going to come down in this area because it'll make my life that a little bit easier. There's another one over there. There we go. I'm waiting for it to say humbug.
This is useful to someone somewhere.
I am honestly waiting for her to say humbug. Oh, that would be so funny. 1, 2, 3. There should be at least 2 more, I would say. Or are they slowing down for the minute? Oh, over that direction there. But yes, there's so much still to do over here. It's terrible. I need to stop playing Farm Sim and just focus on Satisfactory, I think. Oh, there's another one coming down right there. We'll grab that in a sec. There we go. Can I grab that in midair again? Can I? Yes, I can. And I'm sure... Oh, yeah, I did see another one over there on the end of the platform. Yeah, the nice thing is my trains I see are still going around, so that is nice. Now, one thing I'm not quite sure is whether or not... Oh, fudge. I don't know if the trains end up with, like, Christmas decorations on it or not. That would be an interesting thing to see. Come on, come on. I know there's a power pole around here somewhere. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get this. Yeah, so much work gone into it already. It's crazy, but yeah, I've got all the belts coming in on that little bridge there. And they're then being separated and going upstairs to each... Basically a storage for each of them. There we go. Any more for any more? Actually, what I could do before I start using some more of these presents is put the 100 into the MAM, possibly, to the side. Let's see. Is this going to allow me to jump high enough, far enough? Come on, there we go. Good. Good, 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 good. I'll just keep an eye out for more presents along the way. Yes, that's what I'm going to do right now. Before I go too far, well, let's put in 100 so we don't overuse them. And this little lot should be in there. There we go, that is perfect. So, what we've got so far, there's the 200 on the blues. Oh, I don't need that many. Yeah, we haven't quite got enough on the reds. So hopefully once this lot is processed, that should be fine then. Just going to keep an eye out for more presents dropping. But I'm pretty... Oh, I can see some twinkling over here. Hey, Sally Sal, how you doing? There we go. Need to do a clear type on my monitor. Yes, I am playing something that isn't a farming simulator again. Yes, you're not seeing things, you're not imagining it, I am. Yes, decided to get in and do a bit of FixMas this week. Obviously today... why the heck not? Just have a little bit of a break. Things being a bit crazy with farming. I did actually carry on, for anyone interested, I did carry on with the peas, got all of them harvested yesterday, and I've made a start on harvesting the oats now as well. Any more for any more? Not at the minute. Right, we'll shove that into there, only 80, so we're still waiting on the 200 reds, which seem to be taking a little bit longer to process, which is interesting. Why is that then? That's fine. I might actually take them out of there for the minute and put them into here. Just so that's got a little bit more to go. There we go. You're all good? Good, glad to hear it, Sal. But yeah, I'm not doing too bad as well. Just try to remember everything for doing FixMas. And yes, it's not working because the actually, from what I remember, it has kind of changed, I think. But, oh well. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Definitely don't remember the presents being this big and pretty previously. There we go. Which is interesting. But yeah, so one of the things I really, really want right now is also those trees that make the presents to make life that a little bit easier. Come on, 200. There we go. Look out. Finally. And also we got the 100 presents we put to the side earlier. Dang. Dang. Done. So that's going to unlock the gold and the iron tree ornaments.
Oh, Joy, the tree is fancier now. Well done. Unfortunately, you are only halfway there. More appropriate ornaments made with iron and copper can now be created in the foundry. When I say more appropriate, I am referring to the usage of factory materials as a subtle reminder of your purpose on this planet, and the fate of all of humanity resting on your shoulders, of course.
Such a happy creature she is. Right, and so she mentioned that now the new ones, so we've got copper FixMas ornaments and iron ones. Obviously with these you're going to need some of the previous ornaments as well as materials from your current line. So obviously for your copper one, obviously you're going to need copper ingots along with the red FixMas ornaments. For the iron, obviously you're going to need the blue ones to be produced along with iron ingots, which we'll get to in a little while. However, there was something else I just seen right there. I'm pretty sure this is what I am after. This is actually the FixMas Christmas tree, which outputs presents for your automation. So we're going to need red, blue, and some of these guys. So let's grab some of that. Need at least 50. That's not quite there. We'll grab some of that. That's very slow. I just need one more. Come on. There we go. Okay, got two instead. But yeah, there we go. So that should now allow me to start working on a production area, as it were.
You can now finally automate gift production.
Yep, there we go.
With the FixMas gift tree and focus your attention back on tasks of actual importance, like not questioning where the gifts are coming from and improving your infrastructure.
Oh, she makes me laugh. But there, this is basically what I need, what we need to start off with. Now, obviously, I need presents for it. I need some more of those red baubles ornaments, which basically means we need more presents. Okay. Do we have any more landed on the ground? So let's go for a little wander around. There's one right there. If we can get enough together, at least to create one to start off with, that is going to help. Because obviously once we get those trees down, we can then start looking at getting more created later on. But there's that. I think it's 20, wasn't it? So that's 20. Oh. And then we need, what is it, 50. Let me actually tag that. A minute. Add to-do list, so we can make a list of what we need. Obviously we've got enough tree branches, we've got enough blues. Obviously it's those red ornaments we need, and at least 30 more presents. So 2 more drops. There's one right there I can see coming down at the minute. And I think it'd be this one, and then one more after that will be needed. Now where is it going to drop? Is it going to drop down, or is it going to drop on one of these platforms up here? I know I seen it a minute ago. Where is it? Oh, there. How inconsiderate. There's that. That's another 20, so that can be 40. So we need just 10 more. But yeah, I'm kind of curious. Where are they being dropped from? Is Santa going over just to help? Who the heck knows? Come on, I just need another 10. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. While waiting on them, let's see if we can get some more reds. Oh, we've got plenty of reds in there. That's good. That is good, 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 good. Right there. Our final one. I've got to try and think of the actual layout of the base next as well. Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge. Here, prissy, 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 prissy. So, yeah, who's not ready for Christmas? Because I sure as heck am. For a change. Makes a change, I will say that. There we go. There we go. Cool. Right, let's see if we can get at least one of these trees placed down and start to be automated. So, One of the things I am going to do first, I am going to put down a front for this now. Yeah, I think we'll go with something like that. Now, I do kind of like that metallic look there. Oh, there's another present over there I can see. But I think this time around, I'm going to... Oh, actually, yeah, I probably will. I'll do something different. Alright, so this is going to basically be the front of the building. Let's see, what else can I put down? Let's see. Wall pieces. Obviously, yeah, this is what I usually go for. This metal look. I might just go with a normal base one. Actually, that might be a better idea. Oh, I'm going to change that front actually to that because we can colorize that, can't we? Let's go with this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I kind of had an idea, just had a really weird thought of what you could do is go through and colorize all these glass pieces and the sidewall pieces so it's more Christmassy. That might work. Plus, obviously, having these on the corners. Actually, I might have to go out further. I don't know. Nah, I'm going to try and limit myself. Yeah, obviously having these parts in the corners, what I could do is if I need to do any uplifters, I can have them in the corners of each of the areas. Now, we are going to go out a little bit more. Let's see. Don't think that's gonna... Yeah, that'd be fine actually. That'd be fine. So I'm trying to keep it at a decent size here. And obviously where I've added that little bit on to the front is kind of making life a little bit harder now. But it's all fine. We can get a base shape. One thing I still need to do though is go through and add supports to things. If you've noticed, a lot of my factories don't seem to have any supports down to the ground, so same with the train stations, same with the train lines as well, they're all floating. So I still need to come through and do that at some point. There we go. I'm kind of thinking setting up a room for each different thing. So like over here we could have, say, just a ton of the Christmas trees placed down. They'd then be belted into the next room, which could then start producing maybe these guys. Then the next room would be these guys. Then the next room would be up from there, and then so on and so forth. So yeah, I'm all ready for spring and getting back to racing. Oh yes, you and you're racing, Mr. Shawnee. You and you're racing. So this is where the doorway will be. So let's grab this a sec. This might change, but we'll do that. We'll do that. Yeah, need to take that out just a little bit more, so that's equal on either side. That is good there. One more to there. And we'll grab that. This will be the corner over here. Yeah, I'm not quite ready for Easter yet. But yes. We've got Christmas, we've got New Year. Oh, first of all, there we go. Actually, got my wife's birthday this Friday. Just to remind you guys, I want to be live for it. There we go. Yes, gonna spend some time with her on her birthday. So, yes. So today will be my last one for this week anyway. There we go. Okay, I think that's a good basis to start off with. Now, one of the things I did previously is in the middle, I kept it pretty much clear of everything. But I'm kind of thinking now, with how that's looking, I could set it up so we got a ramp going up to the next level. And then at the back here, depending on how much space I'm going to need, set it up where all the stuff is then lifted up onto the next floor. I know, I am sorry. It's meant to be 4 times a week, but she did her puppy dog eyes on me. And I said, okay, fine. I'll take your mammoth birthday off. It is a big one for her, so. And it doesn't happen every year, let's put it that way. There we go. Yeah, she hit a good millstone of an age. Let's put it that way. Right then. Let's pop that there for the minute. So any of that stuff there can now go into here. Got some presents there. We've got some of that. We've got some of that for the minute. I know I'm going to need some more of that in a moment. I'm shooting myself in the foot, but I'm just trying to create a space. There we go. There we are. There, and there. There. Super, right then. So that's what I'm kind of thinking I might do. Now the only thing is door-wise, what door would I want to put up here? Do I keep it nice and small, or do I go with one of these bigger gates? Problem is I need a half piece of wall. Actually, might have an idea. Let's take that off. Take that bit off. Kinda. I don't know if it'll work or not. Do we? Yes, I do. I'm kind of thinking maybe some of these bigger pillars or something. Maybe one of these small. No, I'd rather have a concrete pillar, I think. Something like this either side. Do a couple of rows of that, for example. 1, 2, 3. May work. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe something like that as an entrance, and then have the same again over the top. May work. Might have to play around with that, but that'll do for the moment. Actually, that. We'll zip that to there. That's only 8. How many's on that side? 8. That's got 10 on that side. Okay, I didn't quite go far enough across on this side then. Oops. Oops. I need to go a little bit further. This is why we try and set things up. Oh, fudge. There we go. First of all, so there. There, and yeah, that'd be fine there, I think. Boink. Boink. Then there. Yeah, I want each side to be equal, so there we go. Right, let's take that little lot out. And we'll take that little lot there. I had a feeling that was going to do that. That's fine. Yes, that is not right, so we'll get rid of you. Same with that. And this little lot. I want to maximize the size I can do, so there. I was hoping to do 10 by 10, but it ain't going to quite work. It's 10 by 9 from the looks of this. On the window pieces. That'd be fine. Because I'm kind of thinking what I could do is paint all these wall pieces later on, maybe all white to say, yes, this is a Christmas factory. There we go. But yes, you guys are just not doing any good with Plinko. What is going on? But yeah, I kind of need a half-size wall piece. That's what we need, is a half-sized wall piece. Okay, righty. I'm going to change that window to... I'm kind of thinking of the full one there. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do a normal doorway there, I think. Something like this. Like that for the moment. There. So that then gives me the exact area I need to work with. So there's that right then. So let's see what we need for these trees. Then we can start setting up all the lines. We'll grab that, we'll grab that, we'll grab them, all that there. Coolio. Right then. First of all, we're going to need that. Actually, what I could do... Yeah, because obviously I'm going to be taking things up probably in this back corner here. So I'm thinking maybe along this back row then instead. If we bring it in by 1 here. Oh, it's going to allow me to do a couple. Even better. There, we're just a little bit shy on presents, but... What I could do is a row this side, a row that side, have them merging in. And yeah, that would work. So merger, we'll point it down. Center there, we go there, we'll do one there. So eventually, my aim will be to have a row of trees either side coming together. That'll work. And then from there, they then get fed to wherever they need to. We can do one more right there. I'm glad I did these, because one of the things I do like is obviously these indentations in here, because it makes life a little bit easier to place things down and line them up correctly. Present. Somebody must have been a good boy this year, not me, that's for sure. There we go. There's one over there. There's a couple over here. Oh, okay. I'm guessing it's had a little, maybe 3 or 4 drops. That's good. Good start. I don't mind that. Oh. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. There's another couple over there. Wow, holy heck. I'll have to leave a few, see if they actually disappear after time. But anywho. No. That's interesting. Why did the front pieces have white all the way around, and these ones have... Oh, I haven't color-coded them yet, have I? That'll be why. Alright. So I'm kind of thinking... Rotate that around, and we'll pop it right there. There. Oh, heck. I went a little bit too far. Cross. Kind of want these lined up with the floor piece itself. So, one there. That'd be better. And I'm pretty sure that should be good. They're all facing the correct way. Now for the fun part, to see if they're producing yet. Now, if I remember rightly as well... Yep, there we go. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. They are definitely working, so we can hook that up. And that one's got some coming out there. Good, 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 good. Loving it, loving it, loving it. I need to get some power over here or something. There we go. There we go. What I might just do is put a little storage down to build some up over here. Go with the big one. So let's see. Something like that will be fine. Look at all those presents, guys. Oh, cool. So roughly how many more can I get in here? There we go. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 more of these trees. So obviously we do need to start producing more products to be able to do these. So let's crank that up to 13. There we go. Obviously present wise they'll just build up in there. So we do need to start working on getting things like the branches, the red ornaments and the blue ornaments. So I'm thinking that ain't gonna be enough. So if I leave a gap here, maybe? What's that? 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3. That could be a second row. Let me grab that just as a marker. I think I'll be able to then maybe start, for example, the tree branches in this little area. Now, I think I'm trying to think. How many would I want to start off with? Maybe just a couple, really, wouldn't it? Now, obviously, I'm going to try and balance these out as we go. No, let's do it this way. Let's see how many. 1, 2. So let's come in a bit to there. There. Yep, that should be fine if we can get that one in the middle. Probably not. I think I put it too close. Yep. There. There. You're not quite getting it there, Mamadou, but it's close. There we go. Right then. So, splitter. There. That's fine. Do that. Do that. Yeah. Now, one of the things I have done previously is double stacked some of my productions. I may do that again with this. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll see. Basically, what I mean is I've had a stack of 3 underneath, or 4 or whatever amount, and then had another level above that, and then had another set, all producing the same thing. I don't know if I'm going to need it, but hey there, Mr. The Vink, how you doing, buddy? We will see. Right then, so I am going to need to separate some of this. So before I go too far, I need a splitter. Oh, wrong one. A splitter. And I think, oh yeah, bring it up to here. Obviously, what I can do is then run 2 additional lines underneath to the other side to do the red and blue ornaments. That'll work. I think that'll work. But right now, let's get this hooked up to there. We'll just get these being produced. Actually, I could probably do them now, actually. If you guys are not following Mr. The Vic, make sure to click on his link there. Give him a follow, guys. There we go. There. There. Yes, I think that'll work. That should work, I think. Let's take that straight up. Give me an idea where we need to go. That can come up to here. Okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 wide. That's pretty good, actually. That's a nice little corridor. What I could do then later on, set up little trees around here, presents, all the little decoration stuff, which would be fine. There we go. There. Okay, so we need 6 of these guys on this side, and we'll try and keep it roughly even. So 1, 2, 3, leave a little bit of a gap, and we'll start the other one over here. 1, 2, 3. I need to get a power pole over here so I don't keep dropping. Or drop one there. 1, 2, 3. That'll be fine. Yep. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. So we need a splitter. I'm going to set each one up exactly the same. So one there. Turn that light out. There we go. One there. I need a floor hole there for one. And a floor hole there for one. So make sure that they're pointing outwards, which is good. Then hook that up. Hook that up. Hook that up. There. There. And there. Hey MacGyver, how you doing, buddy, by the way? And Mr. Firemarks, how you doing over on YouTube? I do apologise if I'm ignoring news, I don't mean to. If you guys got any questions, you're more than welcome to pop it in chat. I'll try and answer it. And I'm an idiot. You know, I am an idiot. That's not what I wanted. I need smelters, if I remember rightly. Actually, over here. Yes, I'm an idiot. Oh my goodness. There. Let's try that again. Okay, I was getting a little bit ahead of myself. I do that every now and again. I keep forgetting what I need. There we go. So settings, so there. And there. And finally there. Looks good. Oh, try again. So one is going to be doing the blue ornaments. One is going to be doing red. Or should I say 3 is going to be doing red. There we go. Mr. Cope, how you doing, buddy? I did message you back, by the way. I don't know if you've seen it yet over in Discord regarding your little modding question. Hopefully it helps. Firemark says, Billy, there is a new update to Planet Crafter. Added a new usable train line. Starting from the prison, it needs to be put back into service with energy fuses. Really? Cool. Oh man. What is it with the games at the minute? They're just too good. Right. Let's crank this up. Yes. That is not fair. Let me copy that setting. We're going to put that into there, that into there. And we'll do the same with the blues. Oh man, let's copy it from here. Paste. Paste. Yes, good. That's good. So that's the blues, and this should be the reds if I'm right. Yep. There we go. Right then. Power. We're going to need some power over here. So what I'll do is I'm going to run all the power from underneath and bring it up. Now what I tend to do is, which number I want of that? I put power pole on top of this splitter, link it to each of them, then from there run it underneath. Now hopefully I'm going to be able to do this. So let's come down here. See, this is where it's going to be coming in on this side. So the splitter should be right there. So let's bring that across to there. Oh, come on. Give me it, give me it. There we go. And we'll bring that up, and that should be bang on underneath the splitter. It almost is. It's a little bit off, but that is fine. And we'll do the same over here. There we go, there we go, there we go. They're hooked up. And we'll do the same on the other side. And then what we can do is get all this hooked up. And we should, in theory, be good to get the first 3 items automated. And obviously taking a little bit of time there as well, if you weren't aware. Yeah, it's oh heck. I think oh, not there, not there. Need to figure out where they are. The splitter is miles away, so okay, let's delete this quickly. Plus other stuff. Oh, nice. I'll have to pop over there and have a little look then for the marks. So I'm guessing it's going to be on this one there then. I was only 1 out, so that's fine. Ah, oh, crud, didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to put that there. Come on. One of the things I've noticed when hooking up cables or these, I don't know if it's just me, but it seems a little bit tricky with some of them to actually connect. It's weird. Right there. 5. Right, I'm not going to touch that quite yet. Pop that there because I've got 2 lines to run right here. So 3. There. So this first one can go to. Oh, need to put these in. There. The second one can go into that one. Where are you? Where are you? There. There to there. Groovy, so that should now be feeding all 3 lines now. Let's just make sure they're coming through. That is loaded up. Super. Obviously, one of the things I could do is go through, grab some presents, and it'll give me a chance to get some more of these placed down in a little while. Let me grab 200, because... Oh, actually, let me grab all of these. There we go. So that gives me enough, just looking at my little list here, to finish this line off presents-wise, so that's fine. The rest then can be fed into the machines. So let's get this hooked up and running. So there to there. Obviously, one of the other things I do need to do is obviously set up storages on the other side. Did I not set this one up yet? No, I didn't. So that should be branches, branches, and branches. There we go. You're working, groovy. Now I'm going to just do probably one main one for the minute. So let's come into here. We're going to have to merge this. Clean it up there. Conveyor merger. Make sure it's pointing in the right direction. It is. And we'll hook that to there, there, and there. So there is that going. Grab you for the minute. There. 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 And finally there. Out of interest, has anybody been watching Stranger Things yet? Season 5. Yeah, that one's slightly off. That needs to go a bit back. Yeah, we've actually now watched the first, what was it, 4 episodes? So we've got the next 4 coming out just before or around Christmas. And then the final one on New Year's Day, so that's going to be fun. You don't like it? Really, Andy? Oh, it's great fun. It's all based on things like Dungeons and Dragons. There you go, take that. We can get a couple more trees down then. There we go. Cool, that is really pumping through those blues. Yeah, so what I could do here then, let me come up a bit more. I think maybe here I could set up the next floor, which can then go in and start doing things like the iron and gold ornaments. I think that'd be fine, to be honest. There we go. We've got more presents dropping, so we could always go through, grab them if we need them. But now that we got these trees pumping, I don't think we're going to need to pick any more presents up. There we go. That's fine. I like that. That's going to be kind of good. Oh, actually, that tree's changing. What the heck? Oh, that is kind of cool. I guess as you unlock more and more items in the map and stuff, they get added to the tree. Obviously, it only started off with basically a tree, wasn't it? Obviously, it's now added the presents from those trees over there. It's added the red and blue ornaments, which was obviously over yonder. And obviously the candy canes. I haven't seen a red bow yet. Ah, that's kind of cool. That's new. I don't think it ever did that previously. That is very cool. Also got candy canes and everything that we can get added later on. Right then, so let's get a few more of these trees down. Mr. Green Thumb Farmer, how you doing, Neon, by the way? Welcome in. J-Dog, welcome in, bud. There we go, there we go. Oh, need more branches. The tree did the same last year. I don't think I actually did it last year. It might have been the year before. But that is kind of cool. I like it. Yeah, I think last year I kind of took the year off from doing the FixMas. But yes, I definitely don't remember it. Oh, actually, even these little guys have now got the gold and silver ones on that. That's kind of cool. But where the heck's the bow? I haven't seen the bow yet on anything. Oh, I didn't set these up. Douche, 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 douche. Oh. One of them. That's why I'm not getting much coming out of them. Come on. Come on. There we go. That'll definitely crank that up. Obviously, I know the last time I did it, I think it was just one row of about 20 of these trees set up. And that was just literally ticking it over. It's quite nice. Obviously, later on, I'm pretty sure we're going to need at least 2, maybe 3 more levels set up after this particular one. But yeah, we're going to have to think about getting iron ingots in. We need to get copper ingots brought in as well. Let's grab these presents while we can. There we go. But yeah, I think it's going to look pretty good. Okay, it's going to be very simple. I'm not very creative. But it's going to be done purposely. There we go. But yes. It will do. It will do. Now I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap there because I'm going to put something different there. Maybe something like that. Yeah, that'll probably work. And these are all going to end up being white. There we go. I wonder. Would that be better like that? Huh. That might actually be a better option, putting them there. Like that. Oh. That. That'll work. Obviously, all the orange will end up being white, so I'm not too worried about it, but yes. Anywho, obviously I need to keep an eye on these guys, so let me grab some more of these. See if we can get some more trees placed down. There. There. I'm going to start on this side too, spin that around. There. Starting to need some more items. Let's get that hooked up so they can keep producing more. There we go. So that's where the center of the next one will be. May I end up taking that way or moving this? Not quite sure yet. Yeah, I think, actually, yeah, to be honest, if I was to take that away, run the line straight through, obviously that isn't really needed, to be honest, at the moment. Let's take that off a minute. Let's do it that way. Obviously then I can have a merger, yeah, in that middle piece right there. Oh, merger. Obviously this is probably about there. That could work. That'll work. That'll work. Then it can all just be fed straight into the productions, and there won't be any form of... Oh, wrong way. There won't be any form of storage for it, so that's fine. I may do a second merger coming off of it, just to feed a little storage somewhere if needed for myself. There we go. Get this set up. Right there. 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 Do I want to take it further back? I may even add an extra couple in. onto this back piece here. Let's have a little look. I could do one there. Onto there. Yeah, I think that would be fine. Just put another 2 on the back end here. Should be okay. I think it was updated last year. Okay. That will, I think, work. Obviously, the only thing I currently need is to get the rest of the items for this little endeavor. But it is definitely getting there. There we go. Hence why I wanted to get these 3 particular items automated straight away. The nice thing is there's so much space here as well. I can always add in additionals if I need them. See, I could technically then split off, say, underneath a second one to come up here and have them all merging into the middle. And look at that, more pretty little presents down there. Pretty presents. There we go, there we go, there we go. Look how quick that was. Nice. Nice. There we go, grab some more of them. May end up doing some more of these branches first. I'm not quite sure yet. Let's see, tuck one in there. Yep, that's good. Spin that around. That is fine. Now, just to get an idea, yeah, one be there. And we'll part there. Oh yeah, that'll work. That will definitely work, I think. And hopefully that'll be more than enough trees needed for this little endeavor. Oh, I need more. And did I place that the wrong way? Nope, good. There we go. There we are, and they're already starting to pop presents out. Good. I like it. I think it's kind of cool, really. I really think it's kind of cool. There we go. There we are. There's another 2. Boink. Boink. There we go. Yes, well that is just topping up. Let me get this flooring down for the next level. And then I can start figuring out the ramp going upwards. There, and there. But yeah, from what I remember, I might have to load up one of my other save games from previous years to have a look at the FixMas factories I've done in the past. I might actually do that in a minute. The only problem is I can't remember which one it is. I don't think it was the last one I did. The only problem is I don't know if it's going to work because of mods and such. Hopefully it will. There. There, right in. Ready, so this area here is going to be the corridor. There we go. Two, three. I'm kind of thinking maybe starting it somewhere here on going up. So foundations, I'm kind of thinking steps. Do I do that one or do that one? That's a bit more grand, isn't it? Something like that. Bring it up. Maybe part way. Yeah, because obviously I want to keep this little area here at the back. Obviously for that area for the lifters to go. So do that. Actually, I might even change those. I'm thinking there. That can come up there. That one can come up there. It's come up here. Take that away, we take that away. That one, and probably that. That. And that one. Oh yeah, that'll work. Take that for the minute. That'll work. Now, what would that look like with a different texture on there? Material, is it? Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's the coated one we're doing, isn't it? That might work. There we go. There we go. That'll work. So what I can do over the back here, well, I'll get this filled in. There. Oh. Actually, no, I'm gonna carry that on there, but then that can go on down to there. Yes. I think that'll work. I think this will work. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what some of the guys come up with who have more of a creative mind than myself for a FixMas tree or whatever you want to class it as, or a production area. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna have to keep a close look at some of the people's streams for the devs. There. Oop. Yes, I think that will. I don't know about that one. I might just do that under there. Yep. Down. There we go. How's Mr. Rusty Nail doing today, by the way? And anybody else who I may have missed, I do apologise. It's one of those days, I think. And by the way, I am actually watching Mama do as well. I have her up on my other screen. It's Mr. Dead Soul in there again. Way! Well done, Mr. Dead Soul. There we go. So looking at the list currently, the top three, we have Mr. Shawnee in the lead. He is closely followed by Mamadou and then Mr. Dead Soul. Actually, I'm going to take a slight break. Stretch back a bit. There we go. Right then. But yeah, this is kind of what I'm going to carry on all the way up to the top. Hopefully, this sort of stairways way. So obviously from here, we'll then have another level going up to the next one, and so on and so forth. That needs to be left open because that's going to be a doorway. That's going to be a doorway. Then, oh, yeah, this is where the fun part begins. At times, the trickiness. Let's grab some of you because I keep seeing those twinkly twinklies. Grab that. We'll grab that. I have interest. What does that look like so far? Paint. I want a white, maybe? Oh yeah, that'll work. Yes. Definitely Christmassy. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere I go. Actually, I might change that. I'm having a mental moment. Let's see. Customize. A little bit of white under there. There. Having an idea. I'm having an idea, peeps. I don't know if it's going to look any good, but let's see. Can we plonk that there, like that? Ooh. Okay, the top set of windows is going to be a little bit smaller or lower, but I think that'll actually work quite well. I think so. Pepe Le Pew said. There we go. No, I want to copy you. Then we're going to go douche, 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 douche. There to there. Oh, customizer. White. Whoop. Then what I'm kind of thinking. Oh, actually, Christmas colours. Maybe red on the front and the back. White on the front and back. Red on the sides. Wonder if that would work. Do I have a red? So I've got that red there. Nope, I don't want to do that. I want to customize. We're going to edit it. I just want a straight red. Something like that will definitely work. I'm going to put a shine on that though. I'll select that. Oh, might as well while we're here. There we go. And what I was kind of thinking, once we start getting maybe a little bit bigger, or once I get a little bit higher up, is I don't know how easy it's going to be, but I'm kind of thinking in this central area, this is where the creativity is going to really test me, is have a big giant present image made out. Basically all the window pieces would be changed slightly, so I don't know, it's going to be a tricky one, that's the thing. I don't know if it'll work, but yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. It may work, it may not work. It may work, it may not, I don't know. Maybe before the end of the year, before the end of FixMas, I might have to load up and see how we're getting on later on in the year, or before the new year, should say. Or even after the new year and see how it looks that way. Because I'm going to be carrying on playing. Might as well. I've got a whole factory to get set up by the end of... I think it's what, mid-January to end of January this can carry on till, so... Yes. Oh well, that's fine. go. Yeah, that'd be kind of funky. Let me change that there. And we'll just do a whole load of that. I'd imagine New Year would be when it changes. We'll do that same again. So we need that short piece, basic wall. Pop one there. Get you colorized. Then we can just duplicate it from there on. There we go. Bump. Doop doop doo. There to there. And the only reason I'm actually doing this is one of the big peeves I have is wherever the foundation is. You notice how it does that little bit of flickering when you have the glass there or a window piece there? It bugs the crap out of me, it really does. So hiding it just a little bit, I don't mind. Oops, didn't mean to go that far over. But yeah, you can see right there where it's just doing that little bit of flickering. That does bug me, believe it or not. Righty. I think I was using that one, wasn't I? So go with that there. Colorize these guys that were missed. And yeah, we'll keep that. We'll keep that there. And then we'll do the white one on this side. So we'll go around the other side. We'll grab one from there, as it's already got the color on it. Make life that little bit easier. Heck, if I really wanted to, I could probably go in and maybe change the white to a blue, to a green. I could even each... Oh, imagine it. Every single side a different color, but have them all like Christmassy. So one white, one red, a blue, a green. That'd be kind of funky, actually. Right. There. There. And that. There. There. Now I know that's flickering, but once we apply some color to those oranges, it doesn't flicker anymore. There we go. Oh. Boom. Yes. I think that might work. Just got to figure out what I want to do here. I'm kind of thinking a big reef. Maybe a couple of snowmen either side. What windows is Christmassy? Let's have a look. It's begin. Might as well carry on with this one, hadn't we? Actually, might as well just carry on with these. Let's see, 1, 2. No, you should be there. Oh yes, that will work. Kind of like a giant snowman or something on the roof with the tree and Santa sled. That will work, actually. I kind of like the look of that so far. Oops, didn't mean to go that far, but okay. Might have to delete one of them. But yeah, I like it. It's starting to come together. I've just got to get all the different levels sorted out. That's the thing. That one. Yeah. That is going to be kind of pretty. There we go. Yeah, the reason I wanted to really have something either side of here is it just breaks up the front of the actual building rather than all being glass. Heck, I might even colorize that. Something different. Yeah. Also, here's another thing as well. Is there a way of switching them around? So if you say set up a swatch that has the red and the green like this, can you use just the green? I haven't figured that part out yet. Oh no, I wanted to edit that. It'd be nice if you could. Like right click or something, I don't know, instead of left click or whatever. So I think I'll go with a green. Maybe? Green or a blue? Maybe a blue actually. Something like that maybe? Let's have a little look. Well, that could work actually. Actually, if we did that like that, I have to do that one. There we go. That's kind of cool. I like that. Actually, maybe I should have had the factory a little bit further across, but oh well. That'll work. A couple of these trees either side. Oh, see, now I'm getting ideas. That's terrible. Let's take that away. Let's take the U away. Let's take that. Oh. Take you. Take you. What if... Do I have enough? No, I need the branches. Ow! Let's grab some more branches. There we go. That'll allow me to do some trees then as well. Yeah, let's bring that across to here. Tuck it in. One there. And where did I put you? Line up the presents with the window there. Okay. So one there. Get rid of that one. That's a start. Maybe have a couple of snowmen. I don't think they're actually ready yet. Potentially just scatter some of these guys round. It could work. It could work. Okay, let's see what else we need. Right, trees. What are we missing? I have no idea how many I need. I need presents. Okay. Actually, what I could... Ooh, I might do actually. A little storage box off of here. So that, there. Rotate that. I'll take a splitter. Plonk it onto there. So then I can get some myself. There we go. Oh yeah. I'm kind of liking it. I'm liking it, peeps. I'm liking it. I might even just fill that all in. Like that. And obviously later on, what I can do, maybe add some lights and what you call them. I think you get like a, is it snow makers as well? If I remember correctly, and that could work. Add them into each of the different rooms. There we go, there we go. And how you guys are a little bit slow on the Plinko today, aren't you? I was hoping for tons and tons and tons of action, and yes, don't seem to be getting it today. Maybe Plinko's just being a bit of a bumhole. There we go. Yeah, it looks like we need some... Oh, how many more do I need? Let's make a little list. Let's have a look. Going to make a list, check it twice. Right, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. So we need 17 of these guys. There we go. So that gives me... So I've got enough presents, or branches, I should say. That is fine. I've actually got a little bit more than I need. I need a lot more of the blues, the reds, and presents. Oh, Mr. Rushy Nail! So close! So close, buddy. So there's the reds. Got plenty of the blues, so that's good, good, good. It's just really the presents. We need 850 presents. I've got currently 22 on me, but there's a couple hundred more. See, it fills up pretty quickly, that's for sure. Obviously, one of the things is, once we start getting the iron and the copper ornaments going, we're going to need a heck of a lot of being produced, so yes, it's fine. Right, there, there, there. But yeah, I'm kind of imagining this particular room with the little snow blowers going. Some lights up the middle there. I'm kind of thinking of like maybe in like a neon blue or a really sharp white color with the blowers coming down in here. Right, presents, presents, presents. There's a few more there. Good. So we've got 9 more on this side to go, and then we're done for the minute. I don't know if I'm going to need any more of these trees. That's the thing. I'm hoping not, but if needed, I could try and set up another area for them. Maybe take the branches away and set up this whole side just to create the presence. Ooh, boink. There we go. But yeah, let's have a look. So these are all going to be coming out and going up through the back here. Let's have a little look. Let's take that lot away because I might change it. I don't know yet. Let's take this glass piece there. I do like to. That's one thing I don't know about anybody else, but the lifters I do think are quite pretty. Does anybody else have that? Or am I just the only one that's kind of weird in that aspect? There we go. Or should I really ask? You have another colonoscopy coming up there, Mr. Rusted Nail? Yeah, well, hopefully it's good news, bud. There we go. Yeah, that could probably be taken back a bit. There we go. Well, let's hope it's some good news for you, eh? Oh, I need to drop that down, don't I? H down. And we can hide that monstrosity. There we go. Let's colorize you. I should actually put this on my hotbar, but I haven't yet. There we go. To be honest, I could probably just go straight up because there's probably got to be a lot of layers or levels set up on this one eventually. There to there. Heck, oh, I could do gold actually. Wonder what that would look like with gold. Also, we've got the Caterium finish there, which is kind of like a gold. Gold, gold. Come away, come away, come away. No, turn that off. Let's put some light on. It'll probably look better in the day, but I think I might leave that as it is there. If it is small enough, they will remove it. Oh, nice. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. do it again. Yay! Well, I'll keep you. I'll definitely be keeping you in my thoughts, and I'm hoping everybody else in chat will as well. There we go. Got to figure out what I want to do about this entrance. I'm not quite sure about the concrete pieces now. Let's see that blue a second. The doorway. Yeah, I'm not sure. I need a. Oh, I wonder if I can do it. Let's see if we can do it on one side first of all. Nudge it that way. That's not bad. I think I can get away with that. See, I could probably do it that way instead. That side looks a little better. There. Yeah. Doesn't actually look like there's another piece there. Oh, that's good. I like that. That'll do. That'll work. That'll work. How we doing? Oh, Jesus, is it that time already? Dang, it feels like I haven't done anything today. But, saying that, we've got 5 more trees I need to get down, so let's see if we can get these placed down. And then find someone to raid it out to. I know Mama Do is still alive out there, so we'll probably go over and see her. So, yes. Let's see, there. Oh, craps. There. See, now I'm trying to think, what do I want to do when next week then? Because this is going to be quite a project. Do I do just Satisfactory next week? Or should I go in, do farming, or what? You want me to carry on doing this? I suppose it'll be interesting to see. But yes, that's what we got so far in a couple of hours. So we've got the trees down now, producing the presents. Obviously, the presents are going into creating the branches, the red and the blue or tree ornaments. See, from there, obviously, we're going to have to bring some up to the next level, which is then going to be going into making the copper and iron baubles ornaments. Also need to get a line set up for the candy canes as well, thinking about it. I'm pretty sure candy canes are going to be needed later on, and the bows. So that's another thing I need to get set up. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe do bows one side, the candy canes the next, then have another layer above that, and that's where the copper and iron ornaments are made. Now, obviously, one thing is, what do I want to do regarding the iron ore, the iron ingots and the copper ingots? Do I get them produced over here as well? Or do I just bring in the copper ore and the iron ore, produce them here, or bring the ingots in from over here, or wherever I might have some close by, and just bring them in? I'm thinking bringing in the iron itself and the copper ores, because obviously we've got some iron ore over there, there's a copper right there. It's gonna be fun. It'll be fun to figure things out. Let's put it that way. And the nice thing is I could always bring it on the belt on my little bridge here. Maybe down this side here and bring it across. Because obviously what I could do... Now I don't know if it's going to... I don't know if this is going to be sticking around. That's the thing. After the Christmas event is done. Oh, look at that. I'm just looking at that back piece of glass and get the reflection. I was thinking, what in the heck's that? I just realised it's the reflection off of these here. I'm kind of thinking I might even set up storages just for these guys as well afterwards, so I could... Yeah, I could do it that way, and then I could have the presents and everything coming out and going in there. That'll work. But yes, anyway, enough of me yapping on. Streamlabs has just dropped. Again, let me do a refresh, and you guys can do !Plinko1 a final time for today. And then we're going to go over and see Mamadou, actually. We'll give her some love. I'm hoping she's not actually listening. I know she's chatting in the chat there, but I hope she's not actually watching too much and paying attention. Because yeah, we're going to go see Mamadou. Let me bring that screen over. Oh yeah, Plinko is being right nasty today. What, we've only had what, 2 or 3 drops right by the start? Oh, I don't know. I just don't know. Hopefully it's more kind to you next week, guys. Oh, we're getting a green thumb farmer there as well. 3 today, yeah. There she is. Any more for any more? Last one. 3, 2, 1. Bump. Okay. There we go. So that is it for today. Thank you very much for everyone joining. If I missed your comment, I do apologise. Satisfactory is one of those games where you really get involved in it when you start to put things together, and you kind of forget to constantly look over at chat. That's kind of one of the reasons I had Plinko and the fishing game in, because then it gives you guys something to talk about while I'm not paying attention. But yeah, so yeah, Friday I will not be here because obviously it is my wife's birthday, and as it's a big one, yeah, I'm going to be taking the day off. And obviously I'll pass on your birthday wishes to everybody as well, by the way, or from everyone. So yes. But yeah, obviously I'll be back again on Monday next week, hopefully, as long as I'm well. But yes, let's go over and see Mamadou. So for you guys over on YouTube, thank you very much as well for tuning in. Also, if you do have any questions, and hopefully you've got a little bit of help, at least getting started with FixMas this time around if you haven't done it before. Okay, I know it's a little bit rough for me to start off with, but yeah. But for you guys over on YouTube, thank you very much. I will see you next week. Catch you later, Farmer Marks. Catch you later, Mr. Dead Soul, and anybody else out there.